We recently got some new information about the kits of Skirk and Akkefi, two characters that will be arriving in the not-too-distant future. In this video, we will talk about how they synergize with each other and why, if you're pulling for Skirk, you should probably also consider pulling for Akkefi. Let's dive right into what we know so far and explore their potential synergies. First, let's start with Akkefi. We've seen a glimpse of her abilities in recent leaks, and her kit already looks intriguing. Akkefi is expected to be a CRYO character, and her talent revolves around the number of CRYO and Hydro characters in the party. When Akkefi's elemental skill hits an enemy, if the team has the correct combination of CRYO and Hydro characters, the enemy's CRYO and Hydro resistance is decreased. This synergizes perfectly with Hydro characters and provides strong support for teams that utilize both CRYO and Hydro units to trigger freeze. With this, Akkefi will likely be a flexible support character, fitting into a variety of freeze team compositions. Now, moving on to Skirk, her kit brings something very unique to the table. According to the leaks, Skirk's primary mechanic revolves around summoning a clone. This clone mirrors her behavior and inherits her attributes, essentially doubling her damage potential while allowing her to keep attacking with higher frequency. Skirk's elemental skill summons a clone that can attack with either normal attacks or high multiplier elemental bursts, depending on which mode you choose. The clone mirrors her attack frequency when in the normal attack mode, allowing for a sustained barrage of damage. But when you activate her elemental burst, the clone shifts to a high multiplier mode, attacking at a slower frequency but dealing much larger bursts of damage. This mechanic makes her a very dynamic character, excelling at both high-frequency attacks and burst damage, depending on the situation. With these kits, it's pretty obvious that Skirk and Akkefi complement each other well. Skirk's burst damage can be amplified by Akkefi's ability to decrease CRYO resistance. Now, let's talk about the artifacts that will be introduced in version 5.5, as they will likely play a significant role in boosting these characters' performance. The new artifact sets, especially Finale of the Deep Galleries, seem to be designed to work well with characters like Skirk. The Finale of the Deep Galleries set grants a CRYO DMG bonus, and the 4-piece bonus is especially interesting. It boosts both normal attack and elemental burst damage by a significant percentage when the character has no elemental energy. This effect lasts for 6 seconds after using either normal or elemental burst attacks. The set works particularly well with characters like Skirk, who doesn't rely on energy to trigger her abilities. Instead of traditional energy mechanics, Skirk's playstyle focuses on switching between high-frequency normal attacks and powerful elemental bursts. The Finale of the Deep Galleries artifact set enhances her damage output, especially when managing her attacks correctly. While the set is designed with CRYO characters in mind, Skirk benefits from the ability to boost her normal attack and elemental burst damage when she is in her optimal attack mode. This synergy could make her an extremely versatile damage dealer, allowing her to excel without needing to rely on energy regeneration. On the other hand, the second artifact set, Long Night's Oath, focuses on increasing plunging attack damage, which doesn't directly benefit Skirk. This set seems more tailored to Verisa, who is a new character also introduced in version 5.5, known for her plunging attack style. It's a great fit for her, as it helps boost her damage output during those high-damage plunge moments, but it's not something that will benefit Skirk's kit, since her playstyle revolves more around clone summons and high-frequency attacks rather than plunging attacks. So, with the artifact settled, let's take a quick step back and remind ourselves that everything we've discussed is based on leaks. As always, be cautious and take these details with a grain of salt. While these kits look very promising, they aren't officially confirmed yet, and things can change before the final release. But looking at the overall picture, it seems clear that Skirk and Akkefi are two characters that could make a great pair in your team. Their synergy could bring out the best in both characters, especially when it comes to maximizing freeze reactions and dealing high burst damage. If you're planning on pulling for Skirk, you might want to consider Akkefi as well, since she'll complement her kit perfectly. In conclusion, while we've only seen leaks and information that's still subject to change, it's exciting to think about the potential synergy between Skirk and Akkefi. If you're planning on pulling for Skirk, don't overlook Akkefi, as her abilities could significantly boost your team's overall damage potential. Stay tuned for more updates as we get closer to the official release of these characters and their full kits. Thanks for watching! Let me know your thoughts on the potential synergy between these two characters in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more leaks and updates, and I'll see you in the next one.